All right, hello Cancer. Let me try to get this a little bit closer. There we go. Just in case I put some cards over here, I want you guys to be able to see them. All right, thank you so much, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I guess Mercury too. Why are we leaving Mercury out when it's Mercury retrograde? That might be important. So if you are here, I'm sure it's because you're supposed to be. If my readings do not resonate, you might want to check out your other placements. For instance, you might have a Leo moon or a Gemini Venus, you know, so check out all those placements. They may speak to you a little bit stronger than your Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Today we are going to, of course, look at your material world, finances, career, that sort of thing. It has been quite a journey for all of the signs where the material world is concerned. It seems like people, the collective, may be shifting a bit so that your material world is aligning with your spiritual journey. So hopefully that is resonating with you, and we'll see if that is the same for my water signs who, almost by obligation, are on a spiritual journey at some point at any point in their lives. We will use the Mystical Universe Tarot. If you have a Libra Sun, you've already seen this because I did the Libra season reading recently. Check it out if you haven't already done so. And, oh, Mystical Universe can be found on Etsy. This is where I found mine. And we are going to get right into it. So let's start with your material world. I have already cleansed my space. And I welcome in your guides, angels, ancient ancestors, and anyone on the other side who has your highest good in mind. Because I didn't call them out by name doesn't mean they are not here. Spirit guides, angels, divine, thank you so much for being here with my beautiful Cancers, you wonderful hearts. What do they need to know for the material world for the next 7 or so days? Once again, these readings are timeless, you guys. So if you are coming to this, you know, 2 months from now, we are on the last day of September. So if you come into this in December or a year from now, this still could be your reading. So stick it out. Wow. Thank you. All right. All right, starting off with the Ace of Wands. Yes, I am holding this upside down. Interesting. Ooh, wow. Oh, kind of bent that, I hope. Please recover. 9 of Cups. This is the maybe 3rd time I've gotten the 9 of Cups for the material world, right in the center. So you might have some air or earth placements, because I think it was in those days. This it? Yes. With the Death card. Do not be afraid. In fact, this is a change that you've been asking for. With the bottom of the deck, you do have the King of Pentacles, which is some really good energy when it comes to your material world. And I do think that you are moving into a transition period, but it is about to, I just heard the words pop off, which, okay, we're talking. All right. I don't know who's watching this right now, but I feel like I have said those words to you before in person. So, yes. You guys have a new beginning that's manifesting with the Ace of Wands and the 9 of Cups. I am going to tell you that this transition might seem out of nowhere, but it is definitely a change that you manifested. And Spirit wants you to know that on the other side of this is something very, very good for you. Okay, it might not feel great right away, but it is very, very good. With the King of Pentacles energy, you might be moving into a new job that you never thought that you would be doing, or you might be earning money in a way that you're like, okay, I've got a side hustle now, but who knew that I would be doing this? And Spirit, it just really feels to me that you have brought this in. It's something that you've hoped for, maybe for a very long time, but it's finally coming forward. I am feeling very much like this is tied to some Scorpio energy. So it could be, you know, around Scorpio season when you see this manifest, or it could be that it is dealing with a Scorpio specifically. The other thing, of course, is that this is a transition. And in order for this transition to happen, you have to let go of something. There has to be a death on some level. Of course, this is a metaphorical level that leads you to this. I mean, the other thing that it could honestly be, and God, I just really, whatever, I'll say it because it wouldn't come to me unless I had to say it for someone. This could be a literal inheritance from someone who is passing on to the other side. Okay? If that resonates, great. If it doesn't, probably better. So let's keep going and clarify this energy, you guys. Which deck spirit should we be using? Okay, Rebecca Campbell. Work your light to clarify. I do have another deck of hers coming in. I'm very excited. Quite a few from Colette Baron Reed as well. Spirit guides, angels divine. What do my Cancers need to know about this new beginning, this transformation, this rebirth that is occurring in the material world? Clarify this Ace of Wands for me. Whoa, hey, okay, we don't need to do all that. Share your voice, come out of the cage, persecution and expression. And then the bottom of the deck is soul family. For a lot of my Cancers, we are technically in a soul family and a soul tribe. I do reserve the term tribe for Indigenous people though. So I don't actually usually say this card out loud, but it is clear that we do not have to do this alone. So this is saying that, you know, you may have recently, this new beginning that happened, it could have been after a time of feeling like you were not able to express yourself. And then when you did, you were able to manifest a new beginning. Okay. And I do think that it could have been, you know, maybe someone that is in your soul family helped you call this forth, call your voice forth. Next deck, please, Spirit. Angels and Ancestors. I don't know where, oh, there it is. Oh, please don't do this. All right. Spirit guides, angels divine. Can you please clarify this Nine of Cups here? New beginning. Oh, I should say Ace of Wands is fire energy, so that's Aries, Leo. That's my own sign. I can't even say it. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And the Nine of Cups, I can't even. I believe that this is, no, it's Pisces energy. Yes, it is Pisces energy. And then the Death card is Scorpio energy. The Death card is ruled by Pluto, so this is major transitions that built up over time. Nine of Cups, thank you. Spring. See your seeds grow. And I do, because the Nine of Cups is your wishes coming true, I'm taking this quite as something that you have wished for is finally manifesting in this air. And then we have Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. I want to say that this card, I feel like maybe the maker, God, if this ever gets to him, I hope that it doesn't, I don't care if it offends him. Like, just, this isn't really, so yes, we have some ancestral patterns that we should be healing, especially if you're Indigenous. I want you to, you know, to understand that we are healing you know, a lot of trauma and a lot of pain from our ancestors, but some of their patterns were actually quite beautiful and should be integrated into our daily lives, and they were literally illegal. So I would say, instead of move beyond ancestral patterns, integrate those that serve us and decolonize the ones that do not. Okay, I hope that makes sense. What's another deck, please, Spirit? Energy Oracle. Jeez Louise, I don't even know where I put that one. Is it down here? Oh, here it is. Okay. This one's Sandra Ann Taylor, Energy Oracle. Spirit guides, angels, divine. Can you clarify this last card for me, please? The Death card. Oh, okay. Death card, please, Spirit. Clarify this death card, please. Transition. Thank you. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And this is funny because it sandwiches. So share your voice, and the fifth chakra is often coming up when you are not sharing your voice, or it's when your voice is strongest. So this rebirth is going to need you to be comfortable. I won't say comfortable, that's not the right word. You are moving into a place where you are comfortable to share your voice, to open up and speak your truth. This is, of course, rebirth is spring again. So all of these are really saying that you are moving into a period where part of your abundance, part of your material world requires you to share your voice. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, and this angel rules the chakra that is right above your head and downwards, so your psychicness and your connection to spirit. So again, this definitely is saying that your material world is connected to your spiritual path, and you are growing into someone who is not afraid to speak your truth, and that is incredible. Okay, I keep seeing this persecution, and I know that I just said something about the healing or move beyond your ancestral patterns. So I do want to address that really quick before I move on. Persecution is a real thing. It absolutely has to do with so many reactions to these ancestral patterns. And when I say to decolonize the ancestral patterns, what I'm saying is that there is growth in reconnecting to your old ancestral work and spirit work, and there is nothing wrong with that. And I understand being afraid of persecution, but with these two cards that are calling for you to share your voice, it is to share your voice regardless of the perceived persecution. And some of it is real persecution. Trust me, I know this, but you are being called to help others by speaking up. Okay. Big task, big doings. I understand. It's not great. Not fun for everyone, but it is a big thing for you. And the material world is your spiritual link, but abundance is a part of this. And I do think that this will actually manifest as material abundance for you. All right, so one final card from your ancestral team, your spirit squad. What do they want you to know, Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? Woo! Okay, listen, we can't be running around like this. Okay, this is saying it's not a good time to take risks. I do think that this is also something that you know innately, even though there's a new beginning coming for you. I just feel there's a lot of, because of this Pisces Scorpio energy, like deep down you know that you need to feel this all the way through. You know what I mean by feeling it all the way through, because you guys are very psychic. So no rash decisions when it comes to where you need to be heard, where your material world is concerned. This could also say that, because it says it's not a good time to take risks, maybe what you are manifesting right now might be showing up more in the springtime. Oh, okay, I'm getting another message, because the bottom of the deck is respect boundaries. Okay, so with this very truthful, honest energy that I'm getting, I mean, the Ace of Wands is such a fast-moving energy, and it gets here so quickly. I don't think that we get time to really try to work through it, you know, in that way. But it's saying here that because you manifested it, it is exactly as you wanted it to be. Where Spirit is telling you not to take any risks and to respect boundaries, I think Spirit is talking about your boundaries, Cancer, because I do know, you know, you guys are the nurturers of the zodiac. I keep looking at all of these cups. It's like, how many cups can Cancer give out to other people? And Spirit wants you to respect your own boundaries. And even though you might think, okay, this is someone who needs to hear this, Spirit is saying that it's not a good time. And I really feel like it's more like this is not somebody to take a risk on. And I think that you'll know innately the people that are worth your time, and the people that will disrespect your boundaries. Okay, so this is obviously material related. This could be someone at work who you might feel drained around, but I do think that this is changing. This energy is definitely changing for you, for the better. They might get fired, I just heard. Ew. So, ouch. But it is definitely not something that you would feel comfortable about. So I think that that is kind of your first clue. Okay, let's move into your love life. Sometimes when I say that, it reminds me, I don't know how old all of you are, but it reminds me of Anthony Kiedis, Red Hot Chili Peppers. You guys remember that? Roller Coaster. Okay, anyways, go listen to it if you haven't. Roller Coaster of Love is what it is. All right, let's put these away. Yeah, there they are. There. And bring out your love. So the first deck that we are going to use, you have seen this often, and the reason I went back to it after taking a break from it last week is because it is Old Faithful as far as love readings are concerned and relationships readings are concerned. And with this Mercury in retrograde, I didn't really want to mess with the formula too much. You don't want to do new things too much during Mercury retrograde unless you really, really, really know for a fact. You know, dot your T's, look at everything, you know, 3 times, and hire a very trustworthy lawyer that you've known forever to look at it another 300. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that kind of energy during Mercury retrograde. So if you're out there buying houses and stuff, I'm just letting you know, like, double check your contracts, yo. Okay. But your love life, let's talk about that. Spirit guides, angels, divine, my amazing Cancers. I'm so happy to read for you. This is for, again, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for people that are single. This is for anyone in a situationship, and of course anybody in a relationship. And I will try to clarify as those go, unless they don't have anything to do with your scenario. And then I'll try to clarify that too. All right, 2 more. I'm sorry. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Whoa. Death again, and almost went into the smoke there. I think that all the... Nope, there's still some sage burning in there. Ten of Cups. Did that? No, it did not flip. That one did. Yes, I'm taking it. Thank you. The Devil. Bottom of the deck is Page of Pentacles, which is some really good energy. But I will tell you that with the Devil and the Death card surrounding your Ten of Cups, there's quite a bit of information coming in. Let's do signs first. So the Death card again is Scorpio energy, the Devil is Capricorn, and the Ten of Cups is Pisces. Now, in this reading, I do think that there is definitely some Capricorn involved, and since Scorpio is coming up twice, you guys might be involved with a Scorpio right now, or someone with prominent Scorpio in their chart, or big 8th house energy. Same for Capricorn, but to me, this is actually saying something else. We're going to get into it for this is probably just for 1 or 2 people. So if it's not resonating, then this is definitely not your situation and you don't have to worry too much about it. You guys are super psychic on your own. So I think that if you are worried at all about what I'm about to say, just really check with yourselves and see if you are resonating with it, if you know, and you will know from that. Okay. So it does look like, what I'm seeing is that, you know, you may be in a relationship that feels really, really good. Okay. I do feel like, you know, this is kind of like a Cancer's dream relationship, on some level, or you may have just started one, after the end of something, the end of a relationship in your past. And you're like, oh, this energy feels really different. My caution to you is that the Devil card is here, and the Devil card can represent, obsession, addiction. Obviously, I mean, she's into some different shit. So if you are into that, then that's totally cool, because that's all that represents. Then it's just saying that, hey, you're about to find out that you're both into some fun stuff, you know. If that does not resonate, then unfortunately this could be a third-party situation. Someone could have an addiction that will affect your relationship. And this is, you know, supposed to be a 7-day reading, but we have 2 major arcana cards. And the Page of Pentacles just tells me, the bottom of the deck energy, that, you know, you want to put down seeds in something, Cancer, and this is just a few of you again. And I would caution against it, because I don't think you want to be pulled back into, and I say back into because I'm feeling very strongly that some of you got out of a relationship where addiction was affecting it. And I think that this would pull you back into a cycle that you're not going to be fond of. Now, for the rest of you, if you are in a really happy relationship right now, what Spirit is saying is to be cautious, that in Cancer, I know, I know, because remember, I have a Cancerian stellium, and, you know, be cautious of your own obsessions within the relationship. Make sure that, you know, you're giving people space, and you're respecting their boundaries as well. Okay. The Devil is Cancer's, not sister sign. So Capricorn is Cancer's sister sign, or your polar opposite. And the thing to learn from the Capricorn axis with Cancer is Cancer nurtures just, you know, they're very good about nurturing just their family, and working towards family bliss, where Capricorn remembers that in order to have familial bliss, it requires a lot of hard work. Okay, so they are doers. They kind of the ones that go into work and they just keep their heads down, and they just, you know, their ambition is definitely geared towards their home life. But on the Devil side is they're doing it sometimes for the wrong reasons. They may be doing it just because the material world to them is far more important to them you know, how people see them is far more important to them to what the reality of their family is. So there's two sides to that. You know, Capricorn needs to remember their Cancerian nature, and Cancers do need to see the good side of being ambitious and recognizing the power in, you know, your material possessions, which not even possessions, your material world, which, as we saw, can be connected to your soul work. Anything else? Okay, I'm getting, for, I don't know, whoever this resonates with, that you're being guided to let go, let your addictions die, okay? So that they cannot actually affect this beautiful family life anymore, okay? All right, we're gonna clarify the rest of this with my Lover's Oracle. Cancer. Honestly, and I'm just going to say it because this is a love reading and I already talked about it a little bit, but the Devil card can also indicate a sexual union that is more fun than it is spiritual, okay? And the reason why I said this could be a third-party situation is because that could be someone that's in a family unit going outside of the sexual union, but doesn't always have to be. You guys might just be spicing things up. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. With the transition, the transformation of death, it's like, okay, well, in order to, if you're in a relationship and you're like, okay, I'm a little, like something needs to change. Something needs to change. This could be advice that, you know, look at ways to spice things up. Make it fun. There's a very sexual tone to this reading, and I just want to say that from this point out. There could be some Plutonian aspects. Pluto also, so since it rules Scorpio, Scorpio actually innately understands both death and sex and the connection to the two. So in some of them, I'm sure you've met Scorpios who haven't evolved yet or are not even trying to evolve, but it's something about them that they innately understand. So there could very much be that there is some magic happening in your sex life. I don't know how else to say that. Oh my God, it's like making me blush a little bit. So if you know me in real life, I do not like to talk about this. It's like a very private thing to me. And I feel like I don't want to get into it with you guys in your sex lives. But I mean, if it's important, then it wouldn't have come out, right? If it wasn't important. So that's for some of you. Ooh, surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. That is the Death card. Letting go of something new so that something, or old so something new can come in. That is change, transformation. Can we clarify some more, please, Spirit? Hello. Sexual union. How did I know? No. Woo! All right, you guys. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Please do not tell me in the comments. Just say it resonated. You don't have to give me details. I'm over here blushing. Oh my goodness. Manifesting miracles, the devil. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. The reason I kind of laughed a little bit is because what I was talking about is that Capricorns have a tendency to make things happen because they just work for it. That ambition is hard to match anywhere in the zodiac. I'm sorry, it is very sexual for some of you, and it's absolutely like, this is when it comes. when this scenario plays out for you, it's going to be everything that you've ever wanted and then some. The bottom of the deck is balance. So this is very balanced energy to me. It's like this is, there is as much passion here as there is love to me, with the sacred sexual union, and then surrender, which is part of love. So balance, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. I kind of am getting this scenario, and I don't know where you fall on this, but you know, one of you likes to be in charge and the other one is totally okay not to be in charge. And it's like how you balance out your worlds. Because Cancer, you might be, you know, the one that needs to run your household, or, you know, I don't say it like that, you know, like you just have your hands in a lot of pots, you know, because Cancers are very nurturing and do like to have things in a particular way within their home. And Capricorns kind of like to apparently work hard. I almost said twerk hard. Okay, that's enough of that. We're gonna oh my god. Whatever y'all want though, okay? Jeez. I had to take a sip of my drink. Cool off a little. It is just water. Sorry, there's no fun stuff in there. Spirit guides, angels, divine. What else do Cancers need to know? We're going to use the Island Time Wellness cards for these answers. Cancers. Okay, cassette for surrender and death. It says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. I'm actually getting, there's kind of a scenario here. Mercury retrograde does have some truth to the, you know, the ex coming back at this point. There could be some ex sex happening that you are manifesting because of this outdated thinking, the replaying events over and over in your head. One thing that I thought about and kind of forgot to express because I was too busy giggling is the Devil card, the obsession, could just be like playing sexual things that happened over and over and over again as well. So, or someone looks at your pictures over and over and over again if they have any, you know, somewhat naughty pictures of you or something like that. So that you could be very much influenced by this kind of thought process. And I can't help but think that there is either if it's not a Scorpio, it's like scorpionic presence in your life that is like low-key, maybe high-key obsessed with the sex with you. Acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. This could have been someone that you have broken up with. I already said that. There could be an ex coming back. This is, we talked about changing patterns in the last reading. Okay, I'm getting that there is definitely an ex that is kind of, I don't want to say in the way, but it's like this, if you spit it out, girl. Hold on. Okay, we're going back to the first point. All right, so what Spirit just said is there's an ex for some of you or one of you, but this should resonate. There's an ex in the past that definitely kind of got into your head, and like you're afraid of surrendering to new love because of this old ex. And Spirit is saying that you deserve someone who is nothing like them. Maybe maybe they have like maybe their sex was good, you know, and so that's something that you are having a hard time letting go of, and you in your mind are like, okay, but that was good, so there's other good things about them. And Spirit is saying you can have really good sex with someone without all of the, you know, patterns of abuse, the silent treatment, the abandonment, the conditioning, separating, coming back together, hoovering, all of those things are not necessary for you to have a very healthy sex and love life, okay? Cards. Funny that the gambling one would show up right next to the devil, which can talk about, you know, different addictions, but different vices as well. So as long as we manage our vices and they do not hurt anybody, there's really nothing wrong with them, right? So take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. I always love the take a chance one here. So if we're still talking about a sexual relationship, this could be something that you haven't tried out yet and you're curious about it. And Spirit is saying, yeah, do it. Fun. But also, Spirit wants you to kind of hold back a little bit and not show all of your cards to if there's a new person, for those of you who are single, coming up, because they might be hiding some addictions from you. So yes. Wow. Bottom of the deck, though, is the Phoenix. And this is new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. I do think for like a few of you that this is a possibility that somebody from your past could come back. And you will know whether or not they've actually changed. Otherwise, I think that this would be them coming back and you recognizing that they have not changed. There's still an addiction that they haven't worked on. And you walking away from them. That's absolutely possible with these cards. You might bang them first, but you know, you're eventually going to walk away. And then for some of you, it's exactly what you want, is them to come back and take a risk with you. Okay, let's use my final two messages. First one is channel love messages, Spirit. Spirit guides, angels, divine. What is the final message about this transformation for Cancer in their love life? Yeah, I'm really getting that there is an ex that doesn't deserve you. I mean, it's your choice, obviously. But, you know, with this axe and the replaying events over and over, and then the gambling and the devil, I just think that you deserve better, Cancer. And then the bottom of the deck is there's something better for you. Okay, I mean, who's... right? I'm going to take a sip on that note. The toxic sex is not worth it. You can have better. You can have, like, really amazing, passionate, and it not be toxic. I know, crazy, right? One card. Your spirit squad to my spirit squad. What do we need to know for Cancer? What is a message from your spirit squad to close the reading? Speak love to yourself. And don't you worry, because every little thing is going to be all right. Yes, you guys, the cure for these feelings of being stuck, being a slave to something like an addiction or a person or your thoughts, is to speak love to yourself and give yourself the compassion that you so deserve, Cancer. Okay? Because Spirit has your back and they want you to listen to Bob Marley and sing along, because it'll make you feel better. Trust me. Maybe that's what the cassette is for. If you have, oh my God, if you are old enough to have cassettes still. And Cancers, I know about our propensity to keep things forever. If you have that cassette, you absolutely need to listen to it. But also maybe start letting go of some things, okay? I love you guys so much, Cancer. I am so blessed and honored to read for you, and I cannot wait to read for you again. Please have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope to see you on another video. If you loved this video, if it resonated, please make sure that you comment down below, like, share, subscribe. If you see someone on any of your social medias that you think would resonate with this or needs to see it, please, please, please share my videos on your social media. I absolutely would love it, or in groups that you belong with, whatever. If it resonates, make sure to share this. So thank you again, Cancer. I will see you on another video. Bye.